everyone, very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica. Today I'm gonna rank my 16 latest eyeshadow palettes. So I have 16 palettes here in front of me and I've ranked them all. I'm gonna have my least favorite to my top favorite palette, and I hope you are interested. And if you haven't been here before, this channel is all about makeup, eyeshadow palettes, makeup, like indie makeup, high-end, drugstore, neutral makeup, colorful makeup, everything in between. If you like that, don't forget to subscribe, click on the notification bell. I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and like this video if you like it. But let's go ahead and get started with this ranking. I've already filmed this look. If you are interested, it's already up on my channel. I will leave it up in the card and down below. I talk about makeup releases in that video. And I've used one of these palettes, but we'll come to that. So I'm gonna rank these palettes I have recently got into my collection. And yeah, let's start at the bottom. Number 16. And this is not a bad palette. None of these are bad palettes, so I had a really hard time to rank these. I'm just gonna say. At number 16, this is the palette. This is a quad from Kiko Milano. It's from the Dolce Diva collection. And let me see here. This is the Dolce Diva eyeshadow palette in Stylish Coral. So it's a beautiful quad. It's as you can see, like a coral color story. And you have a dark matte here, you have a medium matte, you have a light shimmer, and you have a sparkly, beautiful shade just to put on your lid. The thing about this, it's a quad, it's not super interested, but yeah, you can maybe do like 2 kinds of looks with this. You can do more, but you know what I mean. It's not like super inspiring, but it was a good quality. I really wanted to test out the Kiko Milano eyeshadow formula, so that's why I bought it, and it's super beautiful. It's nothing wrong with this, but one palette have to be at the 16th place. And number 15 is another coral palette. So this is from MISSHA, and it's a Korean brand. So I have a video up where I try Korean makeup, and this is the Coralful Race eyeshadow palette. Why this one is at a higher place than the other one is there's more shades here, and this shade here is super sparkly and beautiful. I don't know if you can see, but it is so beautiful. It has like super glittery sparkles in it, and it just looks amazing on the lid. So this is a perfect like coral neutral palette for me, because this is so special, this shade, and you also have like a inner corner highlight shade, and you have these 3 mattes here. I don't know if this one is supposed to be like a blush, but it doesn't work for me because it's too light, but you can have it as eyeshadow, and I don't know if it's supposed to be eyeshadow or maybe it's a multi-use palette, but I don't know. It's very beautiful and it works really nice. It's good quality, and yeah, it's a coral neutral palette. Number 14 is from Moira Cosmetics, and this is the Oh My Peelings palette. This is a palette that you have some face products here and you have a palette here. And these are beautiful. I love yellow, orange, and red, and especially yellow shades. So these are super bright and beautiful. This is almost neon. And I think this is very, very pretty. The mattes perform so good. They are so pigmented and beautiful. But you just have 3 shimmers here. This one, and this one. And these are kind of like regular shimmers. Nothing special at all. So that's why it is a little bit lower. If these were like sparkly goodness, it would be higher up. But it is very like basic. So, but I think this is a beautiful palette. If you like these kind of tones, I think Moira Cosmetics does a lot of nice things. I have another palette here from them, but I really like it. It's very, very pigmented and beautiful. For number 13, I have a Colourpop palette I have from the Bambi collection, and this is the Bambi Bambi palette. This is how it looks. I was blown away how good these are. I have all the 3 palettes here. This is the lowest, like in the category, like lowest ranked of these 3, but that's the color story. It's beautiful. I mean, you have like a gold here and you have these brownie shades. I love neutrals, but the other 2 has more interesting color story, but they perform so good, you guys. They have thought this through a lot when they did these small palettes. The only thing though, the other palettes have 2 shimmers and 3 mattes. This one just have 1 shimmer and this kind of beigey nude color. I think this would be nice if that was a shimmer, but hey, it's a beautiful palette. It's so adorable and cute, this little packaging. I mean, how can you not love that one? It's so, so pretty. So now we are at number 12, and here is another Moira Cosmetics palette, Soul of Fire. I put this here because I think there is a lot of dark shades here that is very, very fun to play with. And I love the other one as well, the Oh My Peelings, but you have more shimmers here, and these shimmers are very interesting. Some of them are just regular shimmers, but some of them are really like sparkly and beautiful, so that's why it's a little bit higher up. Yeah, I think it's a very interesting palette. It's not like my favorite palette in my whole collection, but I think the payoff of these mattes here and this purple is amazing. It looks so good. It's pigmented, it's not patchy, it's easy to blend. It's really, really nice. And yeah, I really like their formula. The shimmers in this, I mean, it is more sparkly than the other one, but it's not like BAM, what I like, but it is a really nice palette. And now I have another one of these in the Bambi collection. So this is Flower, and oh my god, they are so pretty, you guys. Look at this. It's so adorable. Look at that. I mean, all the details. This is the purple one. As you can see, it's so pretty. I mean, here you have two shimmers, a very light one and a medium one, and then you have three mattes. This one contains a little bit of sparkle in it, and the other one as well, but I don't mind that. It doesn't show that much, I think. So I think it's beautiful. It's a good palette, and you can do fun looks with this one. I feel like I am very inspired by this small monochromatic palette. Great job. I love these. Love these small palettes. Number 10, guys. Number 10, it's the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. Well, here we have the palette, guys, and yeah, you have some neutrals here, warm neutrals. I love this corner right here, and then you have some cool tones like green, bluish shades here. I have mainly used these. I have used these, but I grabbed this palette for these shades, and I love this brown, this cream to powder formula, and also this one, and these shimmers right here. I think it's a good quality. I mean, it's the Natasha Denona quality. Yeah, what can I say? It is a cute palette. I don't know if I'm like, it's not ranked higher up than this because I feel like I don't grab it that much. If I want to do like neutral, warm neutrals, I grab this one because I know it's so beautiful, but I'm never grabbing this for these shades. So I probably am not going to use these shades, I feel like, because I have so many eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, I think it's a good palette. So, I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just me not grabbing it for every shade. But yeah, that's how it is. The next one though, where are we now? Let's see, we are at number 9. This one though, I grab for every shade. So that's why it's higher up. Maybe it's a little more boring than the Natasha one, but I like it. So this is the Ambience palette from Sigma Beauty. I have never tried Sigma Beauty's eyeshadow palettes before. This is the first one. And when I saw this is a neutral palette, guys. This is a neutral palette, but oh my god, I love it. I love warm tones, and I love these kinds of shades. You have some cool tones here as well. More rosy ones here and reddish, and then you have these warm browns and golds here, so you have options for your neutral look, and it looks so pretty. I love these. These are like topper shades, these 3 over here, at least these 2 I know. Maybe this one, I can't remember now, but it's so beautiful. It performs so good. I love this for my day-to-day life when I go to work. If I want a neutral look, yeah, I'm so happy I got this because I have used it, and I feel like I'm happy when I open it up and want to play with it. So that's a good sign, you guys. That's a good sign. But we are just at number 9, so you can imagine all these palettes left are also palettes that is really, really good. So this was really hard. So now we are at number 8, and now I'm gonna show you the palette that I have on today, and it's the Thumper palette. Thumper by you know, the Bambi collection. And oh my god, I love this palette. Can you see? It's so beautiful. This green is just amazing. I have every shade on today, and this pink one as well, so beautiful. I messed it up a little bit. And then you have these dusty purpley shades here and a really dark one. Oh, it's so good. I love this palette so much. It's so nice, it's so beautiful. If you like this more cool tone, dusty purpley shades and these shimmers, as I said, they perform so freaking good. Can really recommend this. It's so cute as well. It's so small. Every detail here is just amazing. They did such a good job with these, and I picked this up very late. I didn't pick this up when they launched because I was like, I don't know, they just pulled out a lot of collaborations, a lot of collections. And that time when this came out, I think I didn't want to order from Colourpop. But when I made the order, I think the Barbie collection, I also ordered all these three because I was looking at them and I was like, these look so pretty, and oh my god, I'm so happy I bought them all. I've used them and I just think they are so cute. They are so nice. They are so small. Can totally recommend them. Now we are at number 7, guys, and I have a palette here that it's more like, now we are in summer, but this is more like maybe autumn, winter. It's this one from Glam Shop. This is the Burgundy palette, and this is how it looks. I've used this now when I go to work because I wanted to test it out. I haven't tested out. I haven't had it in my drawer, and I have so many palettes here that I wanted to test out before this one, because this one is a little bit more, you know, not summery to me, but oh boy, when I tried it out, I don't know. I need to swatch this shade. I need. It's so sparkly. I mean, Glam Shop shimmers with sparkle in it, it's just crazy. This one, and I'm gonna take this one as well. I don't know what it is. They have like really cool formula. Look at that. I don't know if you can see how sparkly it is. It doesn't look that sparkly now, but just because I was going to swatch it. But they are super smooth. This feels like wet, kind of wet formula that is, it doesn't have a texture to it. It's so crazy, and this is so cool because it has a really dark base color and it shifts in this gold or green. I don't know, it's just very interesting, and it looks amazing on the eyes. Amazing on the eyes. It's, I don't know what they're doing. Now when I have a few palettes from them, I have some singles as well, I have a highlighter, I want to get more palettes. I think I want to get that peachy one, the monochromatic peachy one, because the shimmers and the mattes perform so good. They contain a lot of kick up though, but if you are careful, I actually had this, I did some looks when I went to work, and I did my base first and I didn't powder underneath. I just was very careful and I didn't get any fallout. So I don't know, maybe this doesn't contain that much fallout, but you can go really like a raspberry red pink, and you can go more like this one, like peachy, and you have a really dark matte here. You have this raspberry red, you have this as a swatch for you, this burgundy, really cool, a pinky one, and this one as I also swatch. It's really nice palette. If you like these tones, I can totally recommend this one. So good, really love it. It's really cool palette. Now for number 6, it's a palette I recently got, but I've tried every shade in this palette now, and yeah, I really like it. It's from Nomad Cosmetics, and it's the America's Parks palette. Look at this packaging for starter. It's so beautiful. It's this beautiful natural parks, like stickers. It feels like it's a vintage suitcase or something, and here's the inside. It's very colorful but also neutral, so it's a mix between neutrals and like color. And yellow, we have yellow here. This is like a duochrome because, or it shifts in, like it's shifting in pink. I don't know if you can see, but it is really cool color. And these earthy colors here are really cool as well. They can go really, really dark. So if you, I did a look with this one and I put this one in top and it became really, really cool, like really dark. And this one as well I put there. It was really like cool tone, smoky. So you can go really, really smoky. You can go very bright because you have this green and yellow and this green here. And this burnt red is my favorite one. I love shades like this. It's a really cool red. If you want to try red but doesn't want to try like tomato red, like that on your eyes, this is a very nice like neutral red, but it is very red, but it's more like muted red. I can't explain it, but it's so beautiful. I love this shade here. So, and these are super beautiful. This is amazing as well. A lot of sparkles in different shades. And yeah, I really love the quality of Nomad Cosmetics. What I noticed though was the palettes I had from before has a lot of kick up in it, the mattes, but this one hasn't. So I don't know if they changed the formula or something, but, or me getting better at not getting fallout, but yeah, I feel like this is a very pretty palette, and that's why it is at number where are we? Number 6. Now we are at top 5, guys. Top 5 palettes. Whew, yeah, we are going to the top now. So at number 5 I have the Kaleidos Flower Punk palette. Look at this packaging. I mean, they do a great job with the packaging. I mean, this is so unique, like a mirror and then this artwork here, and then it actually is magnetic. So you can put this out or take it out and you have a mirror here. You can put it like this if you want. You can slide it any way you want because it's magnetic. But this is a color story and it's very interesting color story. I love this green here. These are amazing. The shimmers are outstanding as always with Kaleidos. These are more like toppers, I will say, but this pink is beautiful. You have some dusty pink here, like more, not bright, but more dusty. And then you have these turquoises here. Very interesting color story. I've never seen anything like it, and I have been enjoying this. I think it's very cool. You can go really summery here, or you can go very dark grungy green here. And yeah, I feel like this is a beautiful, beautiful palette. It performs really nice, as always with Kaleidos, and the just layout and everything. They had a whole collection. I just bought this one, but they had a dresser. They had some stickers. They had lipsticks or liquid lipsticks, a new formula. And I just tried this one out, but I feel like they have such a nice, they come out with such a nice collections. I am always very excited when they're coming out with stuff. So yeah, that was Kaleidos. Now we are at number 4, and I'm gonna give it to the It's Freaking Best palette from Shroud Cosmetics in collaboration with Beauty Bean. Oh my god, Beauty Bean did such a good job with this palette. I finally got it. It took a while, but hey, I don't mind. And this is the palette. You have a mirror and you have a 9-pan palette. This is so inspiring to me. This is really dark and grungy. You have these citrus colors here that I absolutely love. You have purple that I love. You have this dairy shade that is absolutely amazing, like a really deep dark plum. And this green is amazing as well. This is like a cool tone, like a silver green. I can't explain. I love shades like this. If you put a silver and you put some green in it, you will probably get this shade, I suppose. Just looking at it, but it's such a cool color story and it makes me want to play with it when I open it up. And I haven't tried Shroud Cosmetics before, so this is the first palette and I think the formula is good. I mean, it's pigmented AF and the shimmers are just very sparkly and beautiful. Super happy I have this, and yeah, I was super happy that she released like a really cool color story. I mean, she's cool, but it's a really interesting color story that inspires me, and I think it inspires a lot of people. I've seen people talk about this palette as an inspiration. So, oh my god, my stomach is is talking. I am hungry now. I'm filming this Saturday morning and yeah, but we just have 3 palettes left, guys. So at number 3, can you guess? I don't know if you can guess. Probably, maybe, I don't know. It's the Malibu Barbie palette from Colourpop. If you have been here, you know I have talked and raved about this collection, this Barbie collection. I was obsessed and I love it. I love this collection. I love this palette. Look at this. What not to love? If you are a Barbie lover, or what do you say? I don't play with Barbie now, well, with my daughter and when we play, but I just love the like 80s like Barbie when I was young. This is the color story. This is a summer in a palette, guys. This is a Barbie in a palette as well. This is so pretty, guys. Oh, I have used this and I have loved it. The only thing I would change, I can say it right away, I would put this one out. I think, yeah, this one out and put a really deep dark matte here. Like maybe a deep plum. So you can deepen up like a purple, you can deepen up the pinks and browns with that, and you can also deepen up the turquoise, because purple and turquoise goes together and pinks and purple goes together, and you know, that would be great, because the deepest shade we have here is this one and this one. So I always pull in another shade from another palette when I use this if I want to go a little bit darker, but sometimes I just use this one and it's beautiful. You have beautiful shimmers here, you have really pinky shimmers here, and you have some golds, like very antique golds, and you have the mattes, you have bright orange, bright yellow, bright pinks. It's so beautiful. I love this shade, like peachy shade here. I adore that. It's a beautiful palette. What can I say? I love it. Love it. I'm gonna have it when I go on vacation. I'm gonna go just here in Sweden, but yeah, I'm gonna bring that because I absolutely love it. So number 2, guys, number 2 is the Louis Cosmetics Meet Me in the Underworld palette. Oh my god, this one, I can't say it surprised me because I had high hopes for this palette, so it didn't surprise me at all, but I love it. It's such a beautiful, look at this artwork. It's just magical. You can get that vibe, you know, meet me in the underworld. I can totally see that in this print. Like, they did such a great job with this artwork. And then we open it up, you have a big mirror here, which I really like because I use the mirrors in palettes. And here is the color story. This is so beautiful, you guys. This is so good as well. This is so good quality. These mattes perform so good. The shimmers are beautiful. They are like metallics, so they are not like glitter sparkly, but they are like metallics, if you know. They are super sparkly without being glittery, if you know what I mean. But oh my god, I love this color story so much. You have this kind of green that I love. You have a gold here, come on. You have these pinky shades here, and also this one peachy shade here. You have these grungy greens. You have the berries here that I love, and these deeper shades here. What else do you need? This is beautiful. I am so happy I have this palette, and I have enjoyed it so much, and I will enjoy it more as well because I grabbed this because it's such a cool color story. They did such an amazing job, and they're gonna have like a restock. I could read that, so maybe I think you have to sign up for newsletters to get the news when they are going to release it again, and just grab this one. That's my that's my tip to you. If you like it, if you think it looks good, I would grab it. I would buy it totally. So number 1, guys, can you guess? Can you get? I will give you like a little something here. I love yellow. Do I need to say more? Of course, it's going to be this one. This is from Glam Shop, the Citronada palette, and I love and adore this palette. I cannot say how much I love this palette. If you like yellow, you need to grab this palette. You need to go to the website and buy this one, and buy some other stuff as well because they have amazing stuff, but it's not sponsored. I feel like it feels like I'm sponsoring them, but I'm not. But this shade is my favorite shade of all time. And maybe this one and this one too, but I need to swatch this for you if you haven't seen it, because it's so sparkly and yellow. I mean, who doesn't love this? Who doesn't love it? And this one, oh my god, it feels wet. It's so amazing, this palette. And this is also like a duochrome. It is white, but it's not white. It's like iridescent that goes to yellow. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And this one, it's so amazing too. This is like almost like neon. It's almost like neon yellow. It's so beautiful. And these mattes perform so good as well. The only thing though I would love to see in this palette is a darker matte, because I always grab another matte for this palette, because this is the deepest matte we have here, and I always grab a dark brown or something to deepen up the outer corner, because I love that, but that's just my personal opinion. But this is definitely number one. I love this so much, guys. If I would hit pan on one of these, I would buy a new palette. That's how much I love it. And I cannot rave about this enough. So if you haven't tried Glam Shop Formula, and especially their shimmers, you need to do that. Oh my god. You need to do that, because they are amazing at that. I have some singles from them that has the marble shimmers. Oh my god, they are so amazing, so amazing. You have to be careful about the mattes, because they contain a lot of kick up. I have never had any shadow that has that much kick up as the Glam Shop Formula, but they are super beautiful. But be careful when you use them. But I cannot recommend this enough. Super beautiful palette. And yeah, this was it, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this, me ranking all these palettes. Did you think I would pick this one as number one? Probably, maybe, if you have been here. But I really hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will have my next video up on Friday, and then I will try some new makeup. So I hope you're interested in that. So take care, have an amazing day, and I see you on Friday. Bye!